Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for ShaveNation.com. It's Saturday. I'm in the shop. Finish up most of my work for the day. I start thinking about it's been a week since I put out a shaving video. So in my head, I'm going through, okay, what can I do next? What's a good topic for a shaving video? This is where you guys come in. I like when you give me recommendations, and I try to keep up with that sort of thing. But anyway, I'm straining my brain to see what I can come up with, and doorbell rings at the shop. So I go and check it out, and guess who it is? It's Latrice. Well, you don't know who Latrice is, but she's the mail person from the USPS. Usually it's Bob, but Bob's on vacation, so we got Latrice. And Latrice gives me a few packages, some mail, and this box right here. And it says it's from Mr. Fine, and it says to Shave Nation, attention Geo. So I open it up, and what's in here, just like this, just the box, and some paper, and a little bag, little styro bag right here, and I take it out, and there it is. It's the brand new, let's get rid of this stuff, it's the brand new prototype of the Fine Marvel safety razor. Here's a look at it, and the first thing I notice is that the head is straight and the handle is coming down not true. It's not straight down. It's not perfectly perpendicular to the head. It's coming off on an angle a little bit. But we'll let that go since it's a prototype. So this razor is a 3-piece razor. Breaks down into 3 pieces like so. Top cap, safety bar, handle. Reassemble. And it is a low profile. It's a flat head. You can see that the head is not rounded, it's flat. And immediately that brings me to a little comparison. It reminds me of the Merkur 37C, the slant bar, which is the other razor I know of that has that flat top. Also, the 39C Sledgehammer by Merkur has the same flat top. But as you can see, these have serrated edges on the bar. The Fine razor, no serrated edges. That may have something to do with the fact that it says it's a clog-proof blade gap. So hopefully, when I shave with it, we'll find out how clog-proof it really is. If you already have the Fine slant bar razor, here's a look at it. Let's put them side by side, and you can see the difference. That the Marvel razor is a bit longer, and it's definitely heftier. The handle is also thicker, and it's a more beefy razor. You can feel it right away in the hand. This razor weighs in at 3.4 ounces or 98 grams. And then the dimension from top to bottom overall is 3.4 inches or 87 millimeters. It's an all metal razor. It's a chrome finish, as you can see. And it just so happens that I have some pretty decent beard growth today. I've got 2 or 3 days worth of beard growth here. So let's load this razor up with a blade. I'll use a feather blade because I'm accustomed to that, familiar with it, so I can get a good feel for how this razor shaves. Here's the blade. I'll just pop it over that top cap, the post and the 2 pins, and then insert the bar like so. The bar can go either way, and then reinstall or reassemble the handle. Let's check the blade reveal. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, it looks really good. Here's a look at it. The blade reveal is perfect, even on top, even on the bottom. So you should get an even shave, not more aggressive on one side, less aggressive on the other. Should be pretty even. So let's get to the shave. I'll warm up my beard, and I'm going to lather up. I'm going to use, I've got a tub here. This is a Fine soap tub. It's got some snakebite shaving soap, Fine snakebite shaving soap. I've been blooming the lather. I've been blooming the soap. I've got some water on top of it. That's why you saw the water spill out. And I might as well use the Fine brush as well. I'll use the Fine Stout brush. I'll just dip the brush in this marble cup with hot water, and you can see that it's holding a bunch of water. We'll shake that out. This is a synthetic brush, so you need to remove a lot of the water. So I give it a couple good shakes, remove that water, and get started with the lather. And just a few seconds, I've got Some decent lather coming out over the sides of this little soap bowl. Should be enough for me to get a shave going. Let's set that down. I'm going to warm up my beard real quick, and then we'll get right to the shave. Beard is nice and warm. I'll just splash a little bit of hot water on. And dry off my fingers and just take the brush. Got it loaded quite nicely. You can see that there's a lot of lather up here, and we'll start lathering up right here. Start at the right side and just a circular motion, work the way around, neck, cheeks, over to the other side, mustache area. This fine snake bite has a nice tingle to it. What now? Clear the runways so we can see the sideburns for an even lineup. And now I'll dry the fingers. And here's the razor loaded with the feather blade. So I will start on the right side here. I'll start perpendicular and tilt slightly upward, cut that sideburn, and start working my way down. Oh, pretty sweet. I can feel that it's very efficient. Look at, it's taking it off really easily. Just a few strokes and it's gone. Did have a decent beard growth as well. Really nice. Let's rinse. Both sides are filled up. I'll rinse off. Now the left side, same way, just perpendicular, tilt slightly upward, find that angle. You don't really have to pay too much attention to the visible angle. Just go by feel. That's normally what I do. I don't even look at the angle once it's on my face. I just go by the feel of the cutting of the blade. Very smooth. Now the chin area. Sweet. No need to go over the same area too many times. It takes it away very efficiently. And it's very smooth as well. Let's really fill this up and see if it will clog. I'll keep going with the same side. So I've got a lot of shaving cream built up there. Let's see how it rinses out. Very clean, no problem whatsoever. So it does rinse very clean, and as they say, clog proof, I believe it is. Now the mustache area. Okay. I see a lot of black stubble coming out when I rinse. Just dig in and get a little bit more lather here for the second pass. I feel like I'll only need to do 2 passes with this razor. It seems very, very efficient. Same way, start at the right side and work my way to the other side. And clear the runways again. Okay, now we'll go across the grain. First pass was north to south with the grain. I'll go across from ear to nose. Very smooth. You really, really get the impression this razor, very difficult to cut yourself with it. Very smooth. You can whip it around pretty quickly. Now the neck area, I'll go against the grain. And across the grain on the mustache area. It's got a nice compact head. It's easy to get underneath the nose here. I normally tilt it on an angle and just use the tip to clean out directly under the nose, like so. And then flatten it out against the upper lip to clean that area. And then same thing on the other side. Just the tip first to get underneath and then flatten it. And a little cleanup. And the final rinse with hot and then cold water. And now I'll just take my Shave Nation alum wide stick, just glide that all around. Give me a little feedback to see if I get any stinging. I'll know that maybe I went a little bit too close somewhere, or it was a little aggressive and I'm not getting any stinging. So tad right there, I got a little bit. That was it though. Everywhere else, nice and smooth. Excellent. Put that away. And just let that dry for about 30 seconds and then rinse it off. And pat the face dry. And naturally I'll finish up, since I use the Snakebite shave soap, I'll use the Snakebite aftershave lotion, which, as you know, it's got a good bite to it. It's got a good sting to it. Just sprinkle some in the palms, activate the ingredients, and bam. This gives you a burn like you never had before. And it doesn't last just 30 seconds. You feel it for quite a while after your shave. It's a nice, refreshing finish to the shave. Definitely a good wake-up call in the morning. Let's recap that and put it away. Let me dry the razor off a little bit for a final viewing. Okay, as far as aggressiveness, I'm going to rate this above DE89, above Merkur 34C, two common razors that a lot of people have in their arsenal in your shaving rotation. I'll say this would be maybe a 5, possibly a 6 as far as aggressiveness. Not as high as a Mula R41 and more aggressive than, say, a Parker 22R, something like that. Excellent everyday shaving razor. It has a nice heft. There is knurling on the handle, which it's not super pronounced, but it is enough where you get a good grip on the razor. And like I said, the handle is a little bit skewed as opposed to the head, which probably, since it's a prototype, that's not a big deal. I'm sure that will be corrected when they go mass production. And again, just a very smooth shaving razor. As you saw, removed my heavy 2-3 day beard growth, and 2 passes, more than enough. I'm nice and baby smooth right now. So I feel like this will be one of your favorite razors and have a high spot in your rotation, 1, 2, whatever, because you can shave with this every day, every other day. As you saw, my heavy beard growth, every 2 or 3 days even, this will get the job done. And it just feels like it's efficient and smooth enough where you can use it every day as well. So that's about it. And as far as availability, I don't think these are available maybe for another month or 2. I'm sure they're going to mass production. That's going to take a while. Then you got quality control, check things out. So hopefully within the next couple months they'll be available. As soon as they're available, you can pick one up at shavenation.com. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Geofatboy. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. Have a great shave. Have a great day.